Alright, here I am. I'm up in northern Pennsylvania in my old stomping grounds. This is where I hunt. But I know there's an old coal mine here dated back in the late to early 1900s. Not exactly sure of the years, but I came across this coin. I can't tell, but I think it says 1907 on it. I'm thinking it's an Indian head penny, and I think I am actually correct because now I can see it as it's dried off. This is a first for me. I've never found one of these before, but pretty cool. I found last year in the same area an 1898 V-nickel. So pretty cool. We're going to keep looking around. I'll check back later. Thanks. See ya. Well, we're coming to the end of the trip so far. Didn't find too much, but I wanted to point out a couple things that's pretty cool to the history of the area that we're in. To anybody walking by this little ravine area, this is actually an old coal mine where they would actually go into side of the mountain with picks and whatnot, pick out the coal, wheel it out either by horse or by cart, and then they would bring it over to this area. I believe this, the theory goes, they would wheel it out in these little areas and pick out the bad stuff from the good stuff and kind of dump it off the side. So you have this man-made mound of dirt or whatever you would kind of call it, I guess, but it's pretty big. So a lot of dirt was removed from the ground back in the days, but I just wanted to point it out. I thought it was kind of cool to show, because most people that come around this area don't even know these coal mines weren't existent up here, but there's hundreds of these around. This is just a small one. There's bigger ones further down the path. Anyway, I'll sum it up here shortly, showing you what we did find. Not too much, but I did find a couple coins, but a lot of old shells. Okay, here's our findings from the last couple days. You think this is a pick? Part of a pick? Maybe?
Maybe? Yeah.
We don't know what some of these other things are, but we did find some shells. Old shells, shotgun shells. Greg seemed to be the winner with finding all these other things, and a battery for a cell phone. We did find 2 wheat pennies, if you can see it or not, and some other stuff. And I have 1 Indian head penny from 1907 that I don't have in front of me. Oh yeah, and some other bullets. Harmonica piece. We are in the middle of nowhere on an old logging trail used by some people in the early days, late 1800s, early 1900s, used to travel this path as Snoopy did, eating his candy bar in his mouth. Good times.